AITA for wanting to divorce my wife of 12 years because she wanted to cheat on me? English isn't my first language. Me and my wife are married for 12 years with 2 children. Around 3 years ago, I found some secret chats of my wife with her friends. In those chats, she called me every horrible name possible, made questions on my personality, telling them how much she hates me. How I never satisfied her bed, how much she wants to fuck other guys, how much burden she feels staying in this marriage, how I ruined her best years of life and many more. It was truly devastating for me because I loved her with my whole heart. I did every single thing possible to do to make her feel appreciated in this marriage. She also used to express how much happy she is and how much lucky she is having such a lovely family. It ripped my heart apart knowing that all of this were fake. My entire marriage was built on a lie. I saved screenshots of her text messages and later confronted her. At first she denied everything, but when I showed her the pictures, she broke down crying. She was continuously asking for forgiveness and said she said all these due to her anger. Yes, we were having a small rough patch at that moment, but we passed bigger problems than this together. Anyways, she kept crying and telling that all of this was a lie, and she said all this to hurt me and release her anger. I just said I don't know if you're telling the truth or not, but for me and the way you disrespected me and our marriage, it's over. I told her I'm going to seek a divorce lawyer soon and it will be better for her to seek one too. Then I told her to leave the house. She was sobbing and continuously saying that she didn't mean any of it and she loves me and only me. But for me, I couldn't see her same anymore. I felt like all my love for her just vanished. At one point, I kind of felt bad for her because of her continuous crying, but immediately I remembered how she said in her text that how she dreamed bunch of guys would gang her in front of me because I couldn't cut it for her in years. I felt sick in my stomach. Apparently, her crying or sobbing didn't work, so she went to our room, packed her stuff and left. The very next day, she showed up with her parents. She told them everything. Her parents expressed their deep regrets to me and said they understands if I want to divorce their daughter. They also said before I do anything, I should think about my children. They are young and they need their mother's love. Basically, they wanted to know if there's any way for me to forgive my wife and reconciliation. I wanted to say no, but I couldn't. Why? Because of my kids. Whatever she is or was, she was a great mother to our children. I know how much our kids love her. Also, I was in a position where I felt everything is numb. I felt so defeated and my self-esteem was totally gone. So I asked her parents to give us some space and they did. I asked my wife, why you're causing all these drama and keep hurting me? You showed me your true colors and what you think about me. You wanted to get free from this marriage, right? I'm ready to set you free, so why the fuck you're here? Why are you scratching my wounds? She didn't say anything and tears came rolling from her eyes. She just said she loves me and she didn't mean any of those. I asked her, what if I never found out about it? If all of this were lie, then why didn't you send your friends later telling that all this was a lie? She was silent and couldn't answer my question. I told her I lost all my respect and love for her, but I know how much our children loves her. I told her she already destroyed me, so I feel like I've nothing to lose anymore. I kept 2 options for her. One, we will stay together for our family, but I don't want her near me anymore. I don't want her to touch me, cook for me, clean for me, or anything. Intimacy is out of question and we will sleep in different rooms. I'll not attend any of her parents' family party or programs. 2, divorce and co-parenting. To my surprise, she took the first option. I told her to think about her future and happiness because she's not definitely getting it from me, but she said she understands and still she wants our family under a same roof. We called her parents and told them we decided to reconcile. They were happy and invited us to their home in weekend, which I politely declined. Since then, me and my wife living like this. For last 3 years, I didn't let her touch me for once. We sleep in different bedrooms. For this 3 years, I can see she's trying every possible things to do to make me reconsider our relationship. She cleans, cooks, do all the stuff by herself. Even though I told her plenty of times that she doesn't need to do all this and I'll be happy if she only takes care of our kids. She remains silent and doesn't say anything. I caught her crying in her bedroom many times. I proposed divorce many times during this period, which she strongly declined. I don't have any feelings for her anymore, so I told her if she wants, she can have sex with others. I won't stop her because she's no one to me anymore and I don't want her to suffer because of intimacy. We used to have crazy level of sex drive, so I know how much she loves sex. I said just don't bring your partners home and that's it. Do whatever you want. She gave me a look of disbelief, but I felt nothing and went away to my room. After a short time, I again heard her crying. So it's been going for 3 years now. I'm totally checked out from our marriage. I do feel bad for her and wants to forgive her because this is the woman I loved. But then, I remembered those things she said and doubt creates in my mind, thinking was she even faithful and truthful in our marriage? It drives me crazy, but I moved on. I don't see her as my wife anymore. On the other hand, she's doing everything and getting nothing from it. I want her to be happy in her life, but it's definitely not going to happen with me. So AITA for not forgiving my wife?